donations. We've been paying them to kill ourselves. We're dying to keep living. It's
oh my goodness. Okay, I need a minute. Hello friends, welcome to Luke and Live, and this is another reaction video. Listen, I have gotten so many comments in my last recording of Tom MacDonald Castles. Listen, this stuff was amazing. Listen, man, I think I'm getting somewhat addicted to the content of this guy. I have to come to a point where I have to admit it. Listen, guys, I'm gonna admit it. All right, I think I'm a fan. I think I'm finally made it after the third song that I had reacted to as an ordained minister. Okay, I am gonna make this proclamation over the internet right now. I think for certain I am a fan of Tom MacDonald. Now, this is not to say everything he does is perfect. First of all, I'm not perfect. So, but in a sense, when we're talking about the substance and the content, and a man who can use his musical talent alongside with his girlfriend Nova, having that ability to put songs and lyrics together in a time in which where there is so much pain and so much confusion going on in our culture, and addresses these issues in a way that he does, you're gonna get my attention. Simple as that. So guess what, guys, you have left me all these comments regarding another song of Tom MacDonald called Cancer. Oh, friends, listen, we're gonna get to that one. I have not heard it. We're gonna hear it together for the first time, and I'm going to react to this. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get to it, friends. Welcome back. Thank you once again. Listen, before we go any further, like and subscribe to this YouTube page, okay? Luke and Live. Not only you get this type of content going on here, but you get Bible study, word of encouragement. I address the perspective. We even speak about Bible prophecy, final events type of stuff. So if that is the kind of things you like to hear, listen, friends, become a part of this family. And also, share this with somebody else as well. Now, listen, man, it's time for Tom MacDonald to do some talking because I'm really excited. No, it's for the past stuff that I have heard. I'm listening. I'm ready to make a playlist on my channel, nothing but Tom MacDonald stuff. Of course, I will consider other artists as well, but I think he deserved that spot in my eyes, in all honesty, because I've come to believe this guy is special. Okay, he's special. So let's get to the heart of this. Enough talking from me here. I'm gonna let him do the talking. So let's get to this stuff. All right, Cancer, here we are. Let's see what you have to say.
Everybody knows someone who's sick. 40% will get cancer. Only half's gonna live. Your mom and your dad and your sister stand inside a room, and someone won't survive it. Do you hope it isn't you? I swear that cancer has a cure, but they're refusing to make it. They've done like 40 years of research, 90 billion in donations. We've been running for the cure and wearing ribbons for ages. Why are people still going through radiation? It's crazy.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, okay, this is amazing. I work in the health field. So does my wife, and aside from that, I do ministry. Listen, this brother is onto something, and I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna finish this testimony a little bit. I'm not gonna keep pausing this video. I don't want to do that, but right here, the very beginning of this video, he is hitting a very strong point, and I'm gonna come back to it because I have something to share with you. So let's get back to this video.
$100 billion industry, they can't afford to end it, and nobody wants to die. Our only option is to spend it. We'd give anything to stick around for just another second. Give a fortune to the doctors who promise they can extend it. The profits are astronomical. The hospitals and the clinics are filling coffins with dollars. It's awful, let's just admit it. We're all human, we'll keep fighting cause it's how we survive. But it's scary cause we don't know where we'll go when we die. Don't give up, I know you're strong. Show them.
Wow. I gotta tell you, boy, I am not an emotional guy. This song is moving me emotionally. But I'm gonna try to be a man here. You know, we can't cry on camera here. We can't do that. But I tell you something powerful.
But you are fire. if you don't have your health. All the money in the world doesn't help. The good might go to heaven and the bad might go to hell, but no one wants to leave here, you can tell.
Boy. You know, this song hits me in a very special place in my heart, because I'm among those, man, I can't cry here. I refuse to. We gotta be men here. I'm among those who have seen family members, taken out way too early, by cancer. And I'm gonna tell you who that person is. A very special person in my life. But again, this song is speaking so loud to me right now because I've been among the people who have seen the effect of cancer, and also watching the way our health, our medical experts or health industry, how they dealt with that. I've had a lot of questions for so long. This song is speaking very loud right now to my heart in ways that I do not. Let me be quiet. Let's get back to it.
And cancer touches everyone, it's in our genetics. And our world's become so toxic, it's all carcinogenic. We've polluted the water, the air, the food we're ingesting is full of hormones and poison. Our population's infected. They sell us cigarettes and liquor, built a business on addictions. We've been paying them to kill ourselves. We're dying to keep living. It's
oh my goodness. Okay, I need a minute. Sorry, guys. I see what you guys were talking about. I get it now. I see what you guys were saying. I see what you guys were saying. I see why you were recommending that song. You see, you had me set up for this. I'm not ready for this, man. This is too much. Because, listen, man, I am not going to cry on this camera. Because, listen, for those of you who don't know, I was born and raised in Haiti. Men don't cry. This type of stuff is too deep. It's too real. It's there was too much truth in this. And for me, I'm saying, like, yo, I had to walk away for a second to try to gather my personhood here, get my manhood. I think it just left me. So I had to go find it somewhere in this basement. Anyway, let's get back to the song. This is serious stuff. And how many families could relate with this? I mean, come on. Yo, this brother is something else, boy. I mean, I'm not making him a prophet of any sort, but gosh, they don't make them like this anymore, do they? This kind is very rare in the music industry. Anyway. Boy.
The system, it's a prison, we keep trying to beat it. We get cancer from keeping all of our demons a secret. And our insurance don't cover the things we need to defeat it. And even if it does, then we might die from the treatment. Our best defense is living like we do not know what cancer is. Fight it if you have it and pray that there's something after this. Don't give up, I know you're strong. Show them all your fire. The days are hard, the nights are long. But you are a fighter when it's dire. You burn brighter in the dark. You're a survivor when you're tired. You hold tighter, you have heart. You won't know how to be brave till you choose to fight when you're afraid. And you can't experience strength till you struggle to carry the weight. And you won't know why you have faith till you look the devil in his face. And you don't know what you can take till you realize you didn't break.
Wow. Man, I'm fighting against these tears of mine. This is so weird because I'm one of those type of people that it takes a lot to get me emotionally moved. I'm serious. And if you know anything about people from Haiti, Haitians, we just don't cry. We have a very dry attitude. We just don't move emotionally on certain things because we just so used to pain, suffering. So to get me to move, that takes, you gotta be saying something that really relates with me and touches my heart in a very special way. And he's doing everything correctly right now. So I'm still not gonna cry because I'm still a man. So let's listen. This brother here, the fact he is able to go from political stuff, getting at the heart of some real issues and transition from the issues of the world and looking at what is really going on in the life of an individual and sympathize and empathize with them. That to me is very Christian. I don't know whether he is a Christian or not. Let me know. I don't know, but he behaves like one in so many different ways, and that attracts me. So, yeah, that is beautiful. I could listen to this all day long, only by myself, though, not on camera, because I gotta fight back these tears. I can't cry right here.
Don't give up, I know you're strong. Show them all your fire. The days are hard, the nights are long. But you are a fire when it's dire. You burn brighter in the dark. You're a survivor when you're tired. You hold tighter, you have heart.
Guys, do you realize the level of emotion that's oozing out of this song? And it's like, for those who have suffered from cancer, man, you can relate so much to this. And I'm telling you, I can relate to this in so many different ways. I've seen so many family members of mine who've actually gone as a result of this issue, this disease called cancer. It's a deadly thing, but there are many other viruses as well and diseases as well that are doing just as much damage in the world. But the fact an artist will take the time to look at this and make a song to minister to the hearts of families and friends who have gone through this, that to me places you in a very special category in my eyes. This is why I think this guy is very special. Okay, very special. All right. Hey, Nova Rockefeller, there she goes again. Man, what can I say after you listen to something? What could you say? This is the kind of stuff you hear and you kind of like, hey man, let me just sit down and think about it and just be quiet. Maybe cry a little bit. And wipe your tears, you know what I'm saying? So this is like, I see why you guys were saying this will make you cry, I actually could, because I'm telling you, man, it took a lot from me right now not to be weeping. One of my, so here going to the testimony that I told you, one of my friend, I lost him through cancer. Yeah, I'll never forget him, man. So his name is, we call him No. It's just a little nickname. But his name was really Angel Gabriel. A very good friend of mine, and the reason this man was very special to me, part of the reasons why I'm a believer today, I'm a Christian, is because this man introduced me to Christ. He helped me to see a side of Jesus that, many people that I claim to be Christian were not showing me. So, and the first time I was invited to a church was because Angel Gabriel took me to a church, but the sad reality is at the age of 35, Angel passed away from cancer. I mean, he fought with it for like 5 years, and we thought he was gonna make it. We prayed so hard. I prayed with him. He had a wife. He was married only for 2 years. And found out he's got cancer. So I mean, just sitting back to watch him deteriorate in front of my eyes was one of the most difficult things I've ever seen. Every time he went to get that chemo done, I'm not a fan of that thing. He's just like, by the time he comes back out, you couldn't recognize him, man. He was just a whole different person. But so many people could relate to this, and I'm so glad to know that, no matter what is happening in this world, and I have faith in God, and I believe Gabriel had faith in God, and he's gonna be okay. But so many of us, have gone through either something like that, or we know someone who has gone through something like that. And I can honestly say this song ministers loudly to my heart. But the thing is, I want to share one Bible verse here, because I think the only verse I can think of right now is 3 John 1 verse 2. Let me see if I can get that on your screen here. So this one says this way, right? It says, "Beloved, I wish above all things that you may prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers." This is amazing. Now listen to what the other version of that. It says, "Dear friend, I pray that you may prosper in every way and be in good health physically, just as you are spiritually." You know, God takes value in our health, and I think if anybody's hurting the most is God. You know, the thing is, he can change this. He can work miracles. Don't get me wrong, but I think part of our problems is that not too many of us have faith in God, right? And that's one of the problems. And secondly, even if you do have faith in God, you can still die of cancer. You can still die of a very deadly disease. It doesn't necessarily mean because you're a Christian, you believe in God, nothing bad could happen to you. That's not really true. You can really trust in Him, and yet you can see you praying and fasting for family members who has this disease, and yet they passed away. This doesn't mean God didn't hear it. It doesn't mean your faith in Him is not true. You know, the fact of the matter is, He knows what's best, and sometimes He allows certain things to happen. And I have to be honest with you, even as a Bible believing Christian, as a minister, there are some things that are happening in this world that I don't fully understand. But I'm not going to stop believing in God because I don't understand them. I'm still going to trust them, even if it doesn't make sense. So I will encourage you today, God wants you to be in good health. Take care of your health, certainly. But at the same time, understand and sympathize. I like the fact this brother here is taking the time to sympathize with the fan. Talking about an issue like this, very few are taking the time to do that. So once again, guys, you have got me, man. You've gotten me to a point now where you're pulling out some emotional aspect from me, and I don't like that very much, man. I like to be tough, courageous. But I realize part of being a man is also to be emotional, and this is a part of my side. This is a part of my life I don't like to to touch, but I know I need to be able to sympathize and empathize. Jesus wept, right? So sometimes I think it's necessary to weep and cry with those who cry, suffer with those who suffer. And I appreciate this about this song. So thank you so much for sharing this with me. God bless you. You guys, you are in my prayer. All right. I'm making mention of your name in my prayer. And it's okay to, if you have anything you want me to pray for, put it down below. My wife and I, we love to pray together. And so that is something we will be doing for you. And also, guys, thank you so much for sharing this. This is moving. This is powerful. This has touched my heart in so many different ways. So without further ado, God bless you. And I'll see you on the next video. But don't forget, though, to look unto Jesus and to live by faith. Have a good one. Bye-bye.